All right, a thoughtful card or a bouquet of flowers are nice to give, but buying both can be expensive. North Park Craft Mafia member Amy Smock is here to show us how to do both on a budget with a pressed flower card. And what I love about these is it's so personal.
Yeah, definitely.
I would save a card like this forever.
Yeah, and it can be even more personalized if you use flowers from your own garden or something like that. And the nice thing is, yeah, it's really inexpensive because you don't really need to buy any fancy supplies. Just go out and pick some flowers, press them, and make a great card.
You made these yourself that we have on the table, and they're so beautiful. I have to say, I'm one of these dorky people. I can be in a Hallmark store or whatever, and I can just spend all day reading the cards and laughing. But sometimes it's tough to really find the message that you want to express.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I never know what to write in the card, but I think the cover is beautiful enough to replace some clever words sometimes.
It is. All right, so you made these cards yourself, and, you know, we could all do that at home. You started off with some just beautiful plain stationery.
Yeah, and then, of course, you need the flowers. So there's kind of two ways to press it. You can get yourself an actual flower press, and they have little clamps, and you just get the flowers in there and clamp them down, and then after a few weeks, you have really nice pressed flowers. But if you don't want to go out and buy a fancy flower press, you can actually just press them in the phone book.
Before we move on to that, where do you get one of these, and how much do they cost?
Any arts and crafts store would have them. They're usually like $10 to $20.
Okay. So if you do a lot of flower pressing, that's going to be the way to go.
It is a little bit easier than the phone book. The technique's easier, but the phone book works too, so you can go either way. And with the phone book, you just want to make sure to stack a bunch of heavy books on top of it also, and you get more or less the same effect.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are all pressed flowers, and you just recently did those.
I usually leave them in there for at least a month. If you're in a hurry, you might be able to do it quicker than that, but a month is a good amount of time.
You better not need that phone book for a while.
Well, I used last year's phone book.
Oh, okay, that's great. Well, so let's try to do some this morning. Let's show our viewers just how easy it really is.
Great. So my handwriting is horrible, so I would rather do a rubber stamp than try to write something myself. So, do you want to go ahead and stamp one up?
Absolutely. Let's do, you know what, Greg just had a birthday, turned 54, so we're going to just put this on here. He looks great, doesn't he, for 54?
Yeah.
Yeah, he really does. Okay, so we're going to put that on here. Happy birthday. Nice. Okay, great, great, great.
We need to glue the flowers on, and this is one of those situations where less is more. You really don't want to use too much glue.
Turn that around there.
Or you're really going to warp the flowers a lot. So really just put the little barest amount you can. And it doesn't take much to stick them on. And you can do leaves or anything.
So now carefully, I'm imagining, you know, we have to pull them very carefully off. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
and so we can just put little dots of glue all over the page and then put these on. Now, how did this idea come to you?
You know, I've seen a lot of pressed flower frames and things in the store where they're pressed in between glass. And I thought, well, gosh, I mean, you could just add that to a greeting card, and that wouldn't be very hard at all.
Yeah. You know what's so neat is, you know, going to baby showers, wedding showers, and, you know, the bride, mom-to-be, is opening up card after card after card. How cool to open up this one, you know, and everyone can ooh and ah over it.
Yeah, definitely. Another thing, if you are a bride getting married, you could have your pressed flowers match the centerpieces that are on your table, or match your bouquet or something really special like that.
What a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting the pressed flowers, and once we put them on, Amy, how long do we want to have it sit just to make sure that it's not going to come apart?
That really depends on the kind of glue you use. If you use standard craft glue, about 30 minutes should be fine.
30 minutes or so. Now, would you ever recommend, once you get these on, do you want to put any kind of a plastic covering over it?
Well, one thing I do is I'll actually get tracing paper. And if you just make the tracing paper the same shape as the card, you can actually put it in the nice little envelope like that, and then put it in a normal envelope.
Very nice. What kind of comments have you received from giving some of these away?
Oh, tons of good comments. People really just think it's neat, and it's something you just don't see very often, so I think they're just surprised by it.
They're beautiful. Hey guys, so Craft Mafia does some super cool events, and a way you can join the craft conspiracy, Tuesday, July 28th from 7 to 9 at Filter Coffee House, they're having a craft night and do all sorts of fun things. You can, ask Amy some questions about making these flower press cards, and you do all sorts of other really cool crafts.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you make your own jewelry today?
I did.
Oh my gosh. All right. They look beautiful.
Thank you.
Amy, thank you so much. And North Park Craft Mafia, the event July 28th sounds super fun.
Yeah.
Good to have you.